win a poker tournament, you have to survive a bad beat.
Yes.
There's no way that doesn't also exist in business. I'll tell you a world poker tour story. So when I was a kid imagining that poker could be something that people would actually watch on television, and every network that eventually copied us said it was the worst idea that had ever been. A guy named Lyle Berman who said, I think this is interesting. And then he called me on the phone and said that he had a dinner scheduled with names that you'll know: Doyle Brunson, Chip Reese, Jack Binion, and he were going to sit down and have dinner, and I should fly out from LA into Vegas and sit down. So I called him immediately and I said, oh my gosh, of course, I'll come out. He said it was last night. I said, what? He said, yeah, it was last night. And my phone had not delivered the message for a day. So here I was looking for a way to fund this thing when networks said no, and had my chance, could go and make my pitch, do all the stuff you talked about, being genuine, be true, all of those things. And it was gone. That was the best bad beat of my life, because Lyle Berman then went to his company, which was called Lakes Gaming. They loved it, took it on. They changed their name to Lakes Entertainment. And so Lakes Entertainment, this public entity, got behind the World Poker Tour, had infrastructure that we never would have had otherwise, and took us public very early in the equation. But quite literally, the thing that left me, I just remember the gut punch when it hit. It's that moment that, when the one outer comes and that one card shows up on the river. And yet I don't think you and I would be talking. You would be hosting the World Poker Tour, and it would have created this global phenomenon if that bad beat had not been a part of the story.
See? Exactly.